good afternoon, wherever you are, whoever you are. Thank you for checking in to the net and listening to what we have to say and share. My name is Jerry, and I am in Sheridan, Wyoming, in the United States, and I'll be hosting the 9H-HAM GlobalNet today. Before we start the net, is there any emergency traffic or any other traffic before we, so to speak, occupy the repeater for anywhere from half an hour to an hour? I'll give a pause. All right. Hearing nothing, this is November 7, Alpha Papa Whiskey, Net Control Station for this evening session of the 9H-HAM GlobalNet. The HAM net meets every other week on Thursday and at 8 p.m. Malta time. So it's every 2 weeks on Thursday at 8 p.m. Everybody's welcome to join in. If you have anything for the net, we'd like to hear it and maybe comment, or if you have a question, we might have an answer or direct you and put you on the right track. This is November 7, Alpha Papa Whiskey Net Control. It's a directed net, so we ask that all calls go through net control. And I'm going to take some check-ins. Give your call sign phonetically. And please say it slowly and leave a 5-second gap between check-ins, because I'm getting slower and slower as I age, but that's okay. All right, so let's take some check-ins. This is November 7, Alpha Papa Whiskey. Nine Hotel 1 Foxtrot Bravo Sierra. 9 Hotel 1 Foxtrot Bravo Sierra for a short time.
Nine Hotel 5 Foxtrot Alpha. The name is Anthony. 9 Hotel 5 Foxtrot Alpha, and the name is Anthony.
This is WB4 PVT Charlie.
Righty, very good. I did hear 9 Hotel 5 Uniform Sugar check in. Charles, it's nice to hear your voice. It's been a long time. I'll have you checked in. I also have another Charlie, 9H1FBS, another Charlie, WB4PVT, and an Anthony, 9H5FA. So far we're 3 Charlies, an Anthony, and a Jerry. Anybody else want to check in? Somebody maybe at the beach, you know, eating something or drinking something cool, would have their radio with them, you know? I think that sounds good. Anyway, this is N7APW standing by for any other check-ins. But hearing nothing, I'll go down the list and see what's happening in everybody's life. Charles, if you'd like to start, I know you said you were busy. I also know you said you were going to just be listening. But I'll give a pause. If you have anything further than that or a hello, we'd love to hear it. 9 Hotel 5 Uniform Sugar, November 7 Alpha Papa Whiskey with the 9H-HAM GlobalNet.
This is 9H-5US. I've got my hands all stuck up with plaster, so I can't be. I just stay listening, all right? Good evening to everyone, and good afternoon to everybody in the United States.
Yeah, Charlie, we understand, or Charles, I should say, we understand completely. And you did say you were busy, but it's nice to hear your voice. It's been a long time. And I hope you're doing well, you, the family, and everybody else. Charlie, 9H-1FBS, what's happening in your world? I know it's hot, and I know you're trying to stay away from the heat like everybody else. You know, you just go down the street and take a swim. The alternative is the bathtub. 9H-1FBS with the Mars. No, it's not the MarisNet. I knew I was going to do that at one point in time. With the 9H-HAM GlobalNet. This is N7APW.
Yeah, well, swimming is out, definitely. And if I go swimming alone, I think I'll end up in Sicily or somewhere. The bathtub, water's too high. It's too expensive. So I'll just take showers. Anyway, well, I won't stay long this evening. I'm very, very sorry. I say good evening to Charles, 9H-5 Uniform Sugar, and also to Anthony, of course. And good afternoon to Charles, or Charlie, WB4, whatever, PVT. And of course to you. And I've already set up my AC in the other room, so maybe I think I'd better go and cool down a bit. Today was a funny day. I had very light lunch, just sandwiches, and also a very light evening meal as well. There was a plan. I was going to make minestrone, but I don't think it's a good idea in this heat. So back to you, Net Control. Have a nice afternoon and enjoy the net. Thank you for all the people who are participating and, of course, making the net possible. N7APW, 9H-1FBS, standing by.
Good, Charlie. 9H-1FBS with the 9H-HAM GlobalNet. N7APW returning. I was sitting here thinking about when we were kids, just running all day outside in the summertime, St. Paul's Bay, and having no worries in the world at all. They were fun times, you know. I'm actually glad and feel privileged to have been raised on the Maltese Islands, because it was a different kind of atmosphere and there was a different kind of childhood, and I enjoyed every minute of it. All righty, enough reminiscing, because I'm going to show my age if I do this. Anthony, how are you doing, Anthony? And have you decided whether you're going to call the net this next time, or should I just shut up? 9H-5 Fox Alpha with the 9H-HAM GlobalNet, November 7, Alpha Papa Whiskey.
Alpha Papa Whiskey. This is 9 Hotel 5 Foxtrot Alpha. Well, I don't know. I'm looking at the weather report for Malta for today, and the actual temperature is reported to be 31 degrees, but it also says that it feels like 38 degrees. That's a discrepancy of 7 degrees, which is, you know, I think quite a large discrepancy. I mean, the humidity is 55% today, which is pretty high, I guess, and actually the weather report gives the risk of precipitation, okay? It's 0. If anyone wants to go to swim, the sea temperature at the moment is 26 degrees. So if it feels like 38 outside and the sea is 26, that means that if you jump into the sea, it'll be about 12 degrees cooler, which is not bad actually. And that's the last updated temperature up to 10 minutes ago. So that's the situation here at the moment. We're a very small group today with a lot of Charlies. Unfortunately, there's no one on Jitsi. Usually we're about 2 or 3 people on Jitsi, but today I'm all alone on Jitsi. So I guess people must be going out having picnics or going to the sea or trying to relieve themselves of the heat in some other way. Perhaps having ice cream parties, I don't know. Nothing particular to report from my end. So I'll pass it back to you, Jerry, and so November 7 Alpha Papa Whiskey, this is 9 Hotel 5 Foxtrot Alpha.
Yeah, very good, Anthony. 9H-5FA with the 9H-HAM GlobalNet at 7APW. I may be hurrying this net a little bit. I've just got informed that there's a family issue that I need to take care of quite quickly. But before I do that, let me pass it over to Charlie, WB4PVT. Good afternoon, Charlie. I don't mean to rush anything, but I have to attend to this issue. And 7APW with the 9H-HAM GlobalNet.
QSL is WB4PVT. Everything here is going fairly well. It's about 30 degrees Celsius, so it's a little bit cooler than it has been in the past. So that's about it. It's WB4PVT clear.
Like I said, Charlie, I don't mean to push it, but all of a sudden the world changes from time to time. Are there any other check-ins for the 9H-HAM GlobalNet this evening? Well, this might be a short net. Does anybody have anything else for the net this evening? And I again apologize for not having the time. While 5 minutes ago I thought I did. But sometimes life changes on you real quick, and there's something that is very important that I need to address. Anything else for the 9H-HAM GlobalNet this evening?
Alpha Papa Whiskey, this is 9 Hotel 5 Foxtrot Alpha. Jerry, thanks. Go ahead, obviously, go ahead. And I know that 9H5 Uniform Sierra Charles is busy, and 9H1 SBS Charles has to leave as well, which just leaves me and WB4 PVP Charles. So, Jerry, go ahead, don't worry. Sort of, if anyone wishes to informally have a sort of simple chat, I'm available here, and I'll sort of stay here for. So go ahead, Jerry, and thanks a lot. November 7 Alpha Papa, this is 9 Hotel 5 Foxtrot Alpha.
Really appreciate that. This was totally unexpected, but this is how life is sometimes. All right. Well, hearing nothing else, then I'd like to thank everybody for the net. Again, apologize for hurrying the net a bit. I love to sit and chit-chat, but I can't today. And hopefully we'll meet again in 2 weeks, same time, same place, for another edition of the 9H-HAM GlobalNet. We had a total of 5 check-ins this evening, including myself. I'd like to thank everybody for participating, invite you to participate again in 2 weeks. In the meantime, all the best of health, stay safe, and stay cool. 73s for now from November 7 Alpha Papa Whiskey and the 9H-HAM GlobalNet.